what are you seeing as the future of franchising, and what excites you right now about the franchise industry?
What what excites me the most is it does work. Franchising works. It changes lives. I had a conversation with a friend who's an attorney, not in the franchise world, and I was sharing an experience, and his natural conclusion was, and they didn't do well, and it was a disaster. And I'm like, no, they did great, and it changed for the franchisee, their family, and built generational wealth. And that may be with one of our clients. So franchising works. And that's what excites me the most. I think it's it is definitely a vehicle where you can build wealth, and for franchisors, where you can actually achieve things you never thought possible, going from that local business to a national brand, having a team member who started off and was just an administrator in your office and is now in charge of 20 other people in your franchise, whatever department. So the transformation is there, and that excites me the most. I think the franchise industry, like most, is shifting in terms of sales practices and processes. The marketplace is very broker driven, and brokers themselves are entrepreneurs and business owners. Um, I feel like there's a shift where franchisors at the base level and franchisees are going to have so much information and ability to connect. I feel like they can become more empowered, and that's where we're focusing on. So I think that also excites me. I think franchise buyers, they're smart. You need to do your due diligence, and franchisors, they're going to be able to make those direct connections, and you know through platforms like the one you've created, and quite frankly, our YouTube channel and what we're working on with our clients, I feel like that's very empowering. So I think there's going to be more direct relationships, and but I there's a lot. There's no question in my mind at this stage, and not the fluffy stuff like just the generic like why franchising is great. Franchise opportunities could be a disaster if you pick the wrong one and the wrong franchisor, and there's plenty of them out there. But for the special ones where I tell one of my sons to invest in, those opportunities are also there. So I think there's a lot of good things ahead.
Awesome. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's exciting to see how things are growing, and I think the reality is same thing. I'm cautious to really want to kind of protect people from the bad ones, and just make sure that they have, good experience, because there's some. I mean, you could walk away with just a completely different perspective, and just making sure that you pick the right one. That's really where it all starts, is picking the right franchise. So if you enjoyed this short clip from the podcast, you can check out another short clip right here. Or if you want to watch the full episode of this podcast, you can watch that here. And remember, knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge that's power. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.